Good morning, class. So, today we are going to start with our third chapter, that is input, process, output. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn about what is input, what is process, part of the CPU, what is output, knowing storage devices, and understanding hardware and software. We can see many examples of IPO cycle in our daily life. For example, making and coloring a drawing. In the picture given below, this is a process. First, input, we require paper and crayon to draw a picture. Process, we make a drawing using paper and crayons. And output is, this is the complete drawing. Example 2. Talking to your friend on mobile phone. Now, the process is given below. From the contact list, find the dialing number and dial it. Process, connecting the number through cell tower. Then output, talking to your friend. Example 3. Buying cold drinks from a vending machine. Now the process is given below. Input, inserting coins, pressing buttons. Process, selecting of a drink according to the button pressed. And output, you get your chosen drink. Example 4. Finding out the bigger number from any two given numbers, therefore doing logical operations. Input, A is equal to 6 and B is equal to 5. Now, process, A is greater than B, then A is greater, B is greater. Output, A, therefore 6 is greater number. Computer is a machine that works on the basis of keyboard, that is our input, CPU, that is a process, and monitor, that is our output. What is input? Input means data is provided by the user through the keyboard. Computer always work on this data that we provide. We can give numbers, words, sound or pictures as input. All these are called data or inputs. What are input devices? The parts of the computer system that are used to give the input or data to the CPU are called input devices. First, keyboard, second, joystick, third, mouse, and fourth is scanner. What is process? The work done by the CPU on the given data or input is called processing. Processing of data by the CPU is similar to solving mathematical problems. We use our brain to solve the problems and the computer uses its CPU to process the information. Functions of the CPU. CPU is the computer's brain which processes the input data according to our instructions to give us the desired output. First, processing. Second, thinking and decision making based on our instructions. Third, storing of information. And fourth, controls all the parts of the computer system. Parts of the CPU. Now there are three parts of the CPU. First, arithmetic and logical unit. Second, control unit. And third is memory unit. Arithmetic and logical unit. This part of the CPU performs all types of arithmetic and logical processing. Control unit. This unit of the CPU works as the nervous system in a computer. This controls the complete internal working of the computer and its parts. Memory unit. This part of the CPU stores information or data temporarily during the working of computer. What is output? Output means result or what we get from processing by the CPU. The output is either displayed on the monitor or printed on a paper. Now, output devices. The part of the computer system that gives us the result after processing from the CPU are called output devices. First, monitor, second, printer, and third is speaker. What are storage devices? In order to store your work for the future use, you must save it in a storage device before switching off the computer. Storage devices are the data storage hardware that are used in the computer to store the data temporarily or permanently. RAM, random access memory. Now what is RAM? RAM is also called as internal memory of the computer system in a storage device directly connected to the CPU that store data temporarily. The commonly used storage devices for storing data permanently are hard disk drive, CD, DVD, USB flash drive or pen drive. Now what is a pen drive? They are small in size but can store large amount of data. They are removable and rewritable and used with USB port of the computer system. Hardware and software. The various parts of computer that makes up a computer system can be broadly classified into hardware and software. First, hardware. Hardware refers to the physical part of a computer that we can touch and feel. For example, of hardware are keyboard, monitor, CPU, printer, and etc. Now, what is a software? Software are computer programs that are installed in the computer for different applications. On the basis of the nature of the job, we select software. It doesn't matter what a program does, it is still called software. Now, there are two types of software. First, application software and second is system software. Application software. These programs enable computer to perform a specific task such as typing letters, playing games, browsing internet and etc. System software. The essential software that makes the computer system alive is called system software. For example, operating system like MS Windows, Mac OS, Linux, etc. Now software. Software is the soul of our computer system. It is not visible but it works and controls the system. Examples of application software. First, Windows Media Player, used for watching movies and listening to music. Second, MS Word, used for typing letters and making reports. Third, TuxPaint, used for drawing and to give amazing effects to images. Fourth, games, used for entertainment. Now let's recall some important points from this chapter. The data and instructions that we provide using a keyboard or by clicking the mouse to the computer is called input. The work done by the CPU on the given input is called processing. Result on meaningful information we get from processing by the CPU is called output. Output is either displayed on the monitor or printed on the paper. CPU has three parts: arithmetic and logical unit, control unit, and memory unit. ALU performs all arithmetic and logical processing. Control unit manages the complete working of the computer system. Memory unit stores information temporarily during processing. Storage devices like hard disks, CD, DVD, pen drive stores data permanently. Software are computer programs that are installed in the computer for different applications. Operating system is a system software that is essential to make the computer alive. Application software is designed to do a specific type of work.